Hi everybody, Mr. Gaia here. It's Thursday, and I just want to do a one-day grammar follow-up with the positives. I know that we had worked on some both Tuesday and Wednesday with my LA9 and LA10 students. I just want to again give you one more day with them and kind of point out some of the mistakes that I was seeing over the first couple of days. A positives, just like participles, just like subordinate clauses, are extra phrases. They are added to sentences, but just what's inside of them is what makes them different. Okay. What I noticed was that a lot of you, when I asked you to write your own positives, you ended up writing subordinate clauses. Okay, and that's not terrible because a lot of the times when you wrote subordinate clauses, you made really good subordinate clauses. But it's just they're not the same thing. I just want to make sure that you can identify the differences. Okay. So what I did was today I just wrote three sentences here with Bubba, and Bubba scored 40 points in last night's game, and then I gave you a different type of phrase or clause in the middle. Uh, Blue being a very good basketball player. Uh, Red being who is my best friend on the team, and then Orange being dominating at both ends of the court. Okay. Now the first one is in a positive. Remember, appositives have no verbs. Okay, no verbs. Okay, so this is in a positive. How's that for an A? Okay, a very good basketball player. That's just basically a collection of nouns and adjectives. All again, this all describes Bubba. Okay, but it's just a descriptive phrase about Bubba. Now, the second one, which is in the red, who is my best friend on the team? This is going to be classified as a subordinate clause. When you have verbs such as is or are or was or were, those are verbs, and those will create extra clauses and extra stuff to it. Okay. When you have the verb, then you're going to have a subject as well. So you kind of have the subject who. So when you say like who is or who was or that is, those are going to be subordinate clauses. They get punctuated the same way, but they just have a little bit different label to them. Okay. Last one on the orange, I have dominating at both ends of the court. Some of you ended up writing some participles as well. And again, this is good writing. But remember, participles will start with a word that ends in either an ing or an ed word. So it'll look like a verb. Dominating looks like a verb, but it's not really the verb in this sentence because scored is the verb. But so the participle has the word that looks like a verb but is not. Okay. So the first one, the blue one, has no verbs, has no verb forms, nothing that even looks like a verb. Is just a collection of adjectives and nouns. Three different types of phrases and clauses. They all kind of do the same thing. They're all additional information, but what's inside of them makes them a little bit different. Okay. Today, just a short little grammar exercise just to follow up because I want to make sure that you have not only the punctuation but also the identification. Have a great Thursday, everybody. See you later.